1,000 people protested against the Trump administration and sexism in Doylestown on January 21st. Women and students said they were fed up and complained their voices were not being heard. The marchers also touched on other issues, including electoral reform.
What sort of things do you think that are going on that need to be heard or important?
Well, we feel from the bottom up we need electoral reform, and this starts with the voting machines.
The voting machines. I know on campus we've had a bunch of people come on campus and talk about voting machines, how it is important to secure voting machines, and do you have anything to say about this topic? What does a secure voting machine look like?
It'll be optically scanned and it'll be dropped right into a lockbox. Then we can go back into refer and look and see these votes and the percentage of votes and who got what percentage.
Yeah. I see you have something about stopping pipelines. Is there any particular thing you have to...
FERC just approved the Pennies pipeline. So we want folks to be aware of that and begin to understand that we're going to need a lot of support to make our voices heard, that we don't want pipelines, any more of them. There's enough now with any catastrophe.
Being able to stand here today in the town that I call my home and share my message about trans rights is a moment that I will never take for granted. By being here with your signs and voices is one of the many ways you show support and acceptance to not only the trans community, but to anyone who is struggling to define who they are.
The march was part of a global movement of women's marches touching on the Me Too movement and sexual harassment.
Okay. Right now, if you know anybody or you yourself have experienced sexual harassment, please raise your hand. Look around you. Look behind you. You're not alone.